Today I'm going to be unboxing and sharing with you my opinion on the Braun LE02 speaker, which is the most expensive speaker we've had on this channel so far. Welcome back to another episode of STU'S Reviews. You might be thinking, hold on a minute, Braun, don't they make shavers and toothbrushes? And you wouldn't be wrong. For the most part, they do. But they've made a very recent comeback in the audio market. And I say comeback, that's because back in 1959, there was a speaker called the LE1 designed by Dieter Rams. It looks very teenage engineering-esque. If you remember, I reviewed the Freetrade range from IKEA, which was a collaboration between IKEA and Teenage Engineering, and there are certain design cues that are very, very similar. But anyway, the Braun LE1, designed by Dieter Rams, was an extremely forward-thinking product, and it looks incredible. I've never heard it myself, and I would love to. Supposedly, it's got a beautiful sound, but I think those things are mega money. In fact, how much are they going for? Yes, okay, the LE1 electrostatic. Here, someone is selling one for about 7,000 euros. Wow, that is expensive. These are a bit cheaper, but still they're the most expensive speakers that I've ever had on my channel. Now, there are three of them. This is the LE02. There is the LE01 and also the LE03, which is even smaller, and the LE01 is obviously larger than this. This is the middle of the range. Let's just get it open. Oh, bloody hellfire! I didn't quite expect that. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, we've got a quick start guide. Probably don't need that. We've got something. Okay, we've got the little stands. These are very LE1, very, very, very similar to that original style. Those are weighty as well. These are really chunky. Okay, what's in this box here? Some more bits. That is a power cable. And what's this one? That's another power cable, but for not here. That is a European power cable. Ah, well, that's quite cool that they've given me both in the box. Now, I mentioned that this is the most expensive speaker that I've had on this channel to date. And it really, really is. This is the most expensive speaker that I've had on the channel. Possibly nearly double, triple the closest one. I don't know. I'll tell you the price in a bit. Ooh. Why? I mean, you're paying for the packaging probably. I'm going to have to stand up, I think, to get this out. Okay. That is a sort of velveteen casing here. It's like a little velveteen parcel. This is great. Look at this. Hey up. Hey up, look at that. Whew. I mean, that is industrial. Oh. That is quite an interesting design. I mean, from the front, it looks nearly all speaker. That's quite interesting. It's got a metal body as well. It's actually an extremely heavy speaker. I didn't quite expect it to be that heavy. We've got a few buttons on the top. Don't know what they do. Supposedly it's got Google Assistant built into it as well. On the back we've got Ethernet, because it has the ability to connect via the Wi-Fi as well, and Bluetooth. So it is a super functional speaker. Let's get these bits in here, shall we? Put these in. Do I not need to screw them in or anything? I believe I should just be able to push it in. I don't want to push too hard. I don't want to break it. I don't want to break it. It's so expensive. This is the problem. When things are so expensive, you're genuinely terrified of pushing too hard, but I'm going to. Oh, there we go. That was it. That was okay. So you got to push hard. Okay, that's harder than I anticipated, but that also means it's probably pretty sturdy. Right. Oh, look at that. There we go. I mean, that is a fantastic looking speaker. So it looks like there's some silicone feet in the box as well somewhere. I didn't see them. They might be in that little pack, but it means that you can stand it directly on the shelf as well. That is such a fantastic looking speaker. Let's get it plugged in. While I'm doing that, let's just discuss my probable terrible pronunciation of this speaker. Now, I'm pretty certain there are two schools of thought here. It's either Braun, which I think is the German pronunciation for this, B-R-A-U-N, I think it's Braun. It's a German company, so therefore it should be Braun speakers or Braun audio. Or it's pronounced Braun. I don't know, I just don't know. And I'm going to leave that mystery completely up to you. I mean, I'm sure there's people out there that know. Let me know, is it Braun or Braun? And also Dieter, is it Dieter or Dieter? Again, more mysteries. I am terrible with my pronunciation. Because I'm from the north of England, we barely speak English up there. It's more like guttural grunts. Pie, coal, gravy, pint of beer. It's about the only words you can probably understand. Okay, we're in. This is pretty cool. We've got like a little light on the top now. This made a noise.
The mic is muted. The mic's back on.
All right, okay. That is on. So we've got this little light on the top here. I don't know if you can see this, but it's green. If I press it, it goes orange. And then we get this woman saying,
the mic's back on.
I'm going to face it me for the time being so I can hear it better. It's very crisp. It's a very smooth sounding, crisp highs. It's not bad. Let's turn it up. This is really nice. The depth of that is really nice. That is a really, really nice sound. There's something very, very detailed about it. Let's turn it up because this is only on 50% a second ago. Okay. Oh wow, that was only 75%. What the hell? I'm going to have to sit back a bit because that is one of the loudest speakers I've had on the channel. Wow! Wow! I really like that. I feel that it kept its clarity really high up. Potentially the highs became a little bit overbearing when it got to the max level there, but I am sat very close to it. Really, I need it on the other side of the room to sort of get a full feel for that, so I'm going to do that very shortly. But have a listen to it yourselves. I'm currently using the Yeti Blue mic just off camera. So this now will be playing directly into that. You can make your own mind up what you think. Turn it up a little bit for you. Okay, that is enough of that. I am genuinely quite impressed there with that sound. I tell you what, I'm going to leave you now with the specs. I'm going to show you in more detail, leave you with the specs, and then I'm going to come back at the very end of this video now and give you my impression after a bit more use. See you back shortly. This is the Braun LE02. Inside the slightly textured aluminium enclosure is a 5-driver array that consists of a sizable 5.5 inch woofer, 2 6x3.5 inch base radiators and 2 full-range 2.25 inch BMR units, which are responsible for the balanced sound, creating a panoramic soundstage rather than being entirely directional. All of this is added together to make a significantly powerful mid-sized speaker. This array is covered by a speaker grille that's listed as being made from an ultrasonic welded acoustic cloth, whatever the hell that means. And interestingly, it can be configured for landscape and portrait setup with floor stand accessories to boot, but in landscape it sits on 2 included stainless steel feet with a design aesthetic similar to the original LE style. With connectivity through AirPlay, Chromecast, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, AUX and Google Assistant, it's a pretty powerful device. All that's left to do now is to go and chill out with a glass of fine single malt Islay whisky and have a listen to some more music over the next few days. I'm back after a couple of days of trying it out and having a good old listen. Now, I didn't know what to expect from this speaker. There was part of me that was thinking, the price is ridiculous expensive. This is going to be terrible. I know it. I can feel it. Part of me thought, well, it's really expensive, so it better sound good. I just didn't know what to expect. And what I can tell you is that genuinely, from my first impressions up until now, I've been so impressed with the clarity and just the sound coming out of this thing. It's superb. Honestly, it's stupid. Honestly, it's incredible. This is one of the best sounding speakers that I've tried. And not just that, it's one of the best smart speakers that I've ever tried. Because this thing has Google Assistant built in, it makes it incredibly powerful. But I can't shy away from the price of this thing. Because this thing costs £750. That is a lot of money. A hell of a lot of money. And I know a lot of you at home now are thinking, bloody Nora! But I can say with a degree of certainty, at that price point, this is not going to be for everybody. But for those that do splash out, you're going to absolutely love it. And I think those that appreciate the design aesthetic of the original LE1 are going to love this even more. But overall, this is an extremely expensive, extremely good speaker from Braun. It definitely makes a change of pace from their toothbrushes and shavers, that's for certain. But that's all from me today, guys. If you did like today's episode, make sure you hit that thumbs up. I'm trying to get 500 likes today on today's video. If that's possible, I don't know. Probably aiming a little bit too high, but if you can hit that thumbs up, I'll be greatly appreciative. Also, if you are new to STU'S Reviews, hit that subscribe and hit that notification bell for more STU'S Reviews when they land. But other than that, guys, thanks for joining, and I'll see you back for another episode of STU'S Reviews soon.